Hello guys! Welcome ulit dito sa Psychology of Freedom. Ang gagawin natin ngayon, magta-type ulit tayo ng celebrity. So, sinong celebrity yon? Si Piolo Pascual. Kasi nirequest to ni Vivian Avila tsaka ni Evangeline Terrado. So, ayun, yung mga request nyo guys, sineseryoso ko yan. Pina-prioritize ko yan, yung mga sumusunod kong contents based from your request. So, ayun, based sa dami ng request nyo. So, yung mga nag-request, eventually gagawin ko rin siya. Pero pina-prioritize ko kasi yung pinakamarami. So, ayun, thank you so much guys, kina Vivian, tsaka kay Evangeline. Thank you for requesting. So, ito na yung request nyo. Ita-type natin si Piolo Pascual. So, ayun na nga. Again guys, ano ba yung criteria natin for typing people? Siyempre, andyan dyan, unang-una yung cognitive functions natin. Sunod yung interaction style, paano ka makipag-interact sa ibang tao, tapos yung temperament mo. So, ayan, lagyan natin. So, ayan. Piolo Pascual. So, syempre, pag nagta-type tayo ng tao, kailangan nandun sila sa relaxed na environment, kailangan hindi sila stress, kailangan hindi sila pressured, walang issues. Kasi most probably nandun sila sa ego. Kasi yun yung most effortless sa atin, di ba? So, ayun, hindi rin pwede yung mga over-edited na video, speeches, syempre, lalong-lalo na yung mga ano ba, mga movies nila, hindi natin sila puwedeng i-type based do'n. Dapat do'n sa mga very natural lang na video. So, ayun, di ko alam kung magandang quality yung video na mapapanood natin kasi iniiwasan ko na yung video galing sa mainstream kasi naka-copyright. So, ayun, pagtiyagaan na lang natin. So, again, mention ko lang ulit, yung type grid, inadapt ko lang 'to kay CS Joseph. So, hindi ako nag-take ng credit. Process of elimination ulit. So, 'yan, hanap na tayo ng video. Eto.
Guys, Piolo and Inigo Pascual in the house. Welcome, Piolo and Inigo. How
Hi
are
guys.
you? Grabe.
Hello.
Kaganda
How's
natin
everyone?
tayo. Nasaan kayo ngayon and what are you guys up to? Let's start off with Piolo.
Well, I spend most of my time if actually I live there already. I live in Batangas. I only come down to Manila for work para better Wi-Fi and pag may kailangan i-shoot dito. But yeah, I spend my time just being a probinsyano with my mom and just making sure na she's safe there because senior, so kailangan mong kind of isolate. So nandun kami whenever everyone has time, we spend it there with her. And yeah, outdoors 24/7.
Pero everyday nagkakausap.
Whenever we get a chance, yeah. Pag hindi siya busy.
Wow.
Ayun, so makikita natin na si Piolo Pascual ay responder. So, lagay natin responding.
Okay, what about you, Piolo? 7 years ago, did you think that it was gonna go this far? Inigo was gonna make it this big, and this partnership of you guys being with Sun Life, it will come this far.
So much has changed. I mean, the commercial was pivotal for my relationship with my son because that's when we decided, why not give showbiz a chance? Because there was a good offer from Sun Life. I would not deny the fact that it was something that could definitely secure my son's future. So I called him up. I said, son, you're coming home. So that changed the course of his life right away. And 7 years later, look at him now. He's still growing. He's still learning. He's covered a lot of ground. He's performed in the biggest of stadiums, and parang wow, I can only just be in awe. Na parang sabi ko, grabe naman yung na-achieve na anak ko. It's thanks to you guys because you gave him that chance, that opportunity to kind.
So, ano yung ginagawa ng ibang tao? That's SE, extroverted sensing. Unlike yung SI, introverted sensing, own experience mo lang yon. Pero pag SE, yung mga na-observe mo na ginawa ng ibang tao.
Of showcase what he has. And the constant learning, he never rested on his laurels. Now that he's independent, he's still learning. So I take that from him now, that I'm also independent in sense of financial stability. Mas na-appreciate ko naman yung buhay in terms of just waking up to a new day every day, seeing my family alive, healthy, and my plants grow, and I'm able to exercise. And professionally, I'm able to at least kind of choose the projects I want to take on, so that I have more time for myself. So mas na-appreciate ko yung buhay ngayon. I guess I've slowed down in a lot of ways, but you still want to remain active because you want to be able to kind of inspire people who are just starting up, just like my son, and also people who have achieved,
This is what I want and I
something in life. So mas naging karoon ng maturity in terms of how you deal with the things that happen in your life, and in terms of situations, mas kalmado, di ba?
So, more on movement type siya. Focus siya sa journey, focus siya sa process.
I get that, absolutely. And turning it over to Piolo, ano naman yung definition mo at this point in your life of being free, of living free and having freedom?
I guess first of all is the freedom of being able to choose. Mas
Freedom of choice, NI user. Typical for NI user. Tapos, direct pa din. Yung mga direct na tao, ina-answer nila agad kung ano yung mismong gist ng question. Hindi na sila nagpapaligoy-ligoy. Unlike dun sa mga informative na tao.
you just take on things that you can do. I mean, I guess you're still up for the challenge, but it's something that you want to be comfortable doing. And living free is also about spending more time, I guess, to your projects and the people that matter the most. And now that I have been able to produce, mas may oras ako to kind of critique my work. Mas detalyado ka, I guess mas relax ka in terms of, because you know that you don't have to prove anything anymore, but you want to be able to prove something to yourself. Now you just don't.
You want to be able to prove something to yourself. This is what I want. And I.
Parang nawala ako, no? I'm back.
Yes, you are.
20% na lang yung battery ko eh. Hanggang dito ba naman? But anyways, no, it's okay. Alam ko naman, I saw when it got cut. So yeah, I guess I'm able to at least critique myself better, and I guess change if there's anything I have to change, and the freedom to, I guess, plot out my calendar. Na hindi mo na kailangang. I guess I have more time for myself. So I guess that's enough freedom, that gives me happiness.
Ayun. So, napansin nyo, kung ano yung mismong question, dun lang nagsisirculate yung mga sinasabi niya. So, ganyan yung mga responders, mga introverted na tao. Unlike sa mga initiating, they can go from one topic to another. Si Piolo, na-distract lang siya dun sa, parang nalobat yung laptop niya ata. Pero, immediately, he went back dun sa mismong question. So, ganun yung mga responders.
That's true. At saka kasi parang yun nga, you were talking about having that freedom and spending, allocating time for your loved ones. Dati kasi I'm sure, I can imagine siksik na siksik yung schedule mo. And now...
Also, but I felt na parang, I just...
Tingin pa ng iba pang interview. So, let's go to this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Piolo Pascual. Wow.
Good afternoon.
That was amazing. What a great tone, and you look gorgeous as always, Piolo.
So are you, FE.
Thank you very much. Please take your seat. We'll chat a bit with Piolo. Okay, if you don't mind, that's okay?
That's what I'm here for, I guess.
Alright. Piolo, kamusta ka?
I'm good. I'm happy to see, of course, familiar faces once again, and I'm happy to be doing this special for E. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
Okay, responder again. Responding.
Piolo, be honest. What are the first things that come to your mind when people call you Papa P?
At first, honestly, it was irritating because even men would call me
Direct.
Papa B even on the set. Yeah, so of course I have a son who calls me Papa. So that gives everyone less originality, I guess. But I've gotten used to it. I guess it's become a term of endearment to some. And what can I do?
Well,
Responder. Mga responder na individuals, hindi sila nag-i-initiate ng bagong topic.
obviously, people are endeared to you so much here in the Philippines. In
Thank
fact,
you.
everyone in the country knows Piolo Pascual, di ba ho? And yet, strangely, not a lot of people know enough, I guess, about your private life. It just shows how you cherish your privacy.
I guess what I'm able to do is separate my work from my personal life because, Piolo Pascual, who's here to work, is an actor. And if you show everything about you, then it becomes a reality show.
It's going to become a reality show. Aware siya sa possibilities, mga what if. So, abstract.
You are opening a bit of your private life,
I am,
though, with
indeed.
this TV special on you.
I think I opened up a bit more. I just got so comfortable, with the guys from Singapore who interviewed me, and they trailed me for a couple of days, and it was fun. It was really fun. Sometimes I would forget that there's a camera, following us, but it was really fun.
So, confirmed yung theory natin na introverted siya, na responder siya. Kasi nga, of how private he is. Yung mga introverted kasi na mga tao, ang inferior function nila, external. So, to make it easier for them, they would want to keep to themselves.
Fantastic. Now, Piolo, nearly 20 years in the business. Wow. Let's give Piolo a big round of applause. 20 years, that's no joke. All right. How is this project different from the others that you've done in the past?
Well, it being a regional thing makes a lot of difference. I'm
Direct.
always doing work for the Philippines and doing something for News Asia. It's for the region, so it's nice. It's a privilege for me. It's an honor to actually be the first male celebrity to be featured on E!
Absolutely. And I'm sure
Responding. He stayed on the topic, di ba?
a lot of other fans will just open up across Asia for sure after they see this. We'll see a lot of opportunities for Piolo Pascual. And at this point, I'm sure our friends today have some questions. We have our lovely ladies with the mics around to help us. Any questions from our guests?
Thanks everyone for coming. I thought hindi natuloy because of the bad weather, but thank you po.
I thought di natuloy dahil sa bad weather, abstract, possibilities again. NE din kasi yan eh. NE din yun. Mga possible na pwedeng mangyari. Pero parang lower yun sa cognitive functions niya. Kasi nga pagka yung mga cognitive functions na dun sa unconscious part of our mind, we talk about it in a negative light. So parang ganon.
Siyempre, per Piolo.
Thank you po.
Hi, Piolo. German from Orange Magazine. How much percent is yung private life that you share?
There's not much difference. You know what? I go to work. It's like a 9 to 5 kind of thing. Because
Direct. So, ayun, direct responding, tas parang movement type siya eh, speedy eh, kung sumagot. Hindi siya, yung mga control type, medyo mabagal silang sumagot kasi focus sila sa isang take lang. Kumbaga dapat masabi nila sa isang shot lang. Pero yung mga movement na type, medyo mas speedy sila kung sumagot kasi mas focus sila sa process, sa journey. Parang ganon.
when you go to the office, you go there as yourself, you perform, and then you leave your work in the office, and then you go home. So I guess the same
So, focus nga siya sa journey, sa process.
thing with me. But ever since I started work, I've always known how to separate my personal life to my work life. I go to the set, I do what I'm supposed to do, and then I go home as a private individual. Well, I guess if you're asking me how much of my private self is on the set, it's still me. It's a part of me. But I don't see the need to be opening up a lot about yourself. in a for the sake of being a public property, I guess as it is.
Being a public property, abstract.
When you become an actor or celebrity, you become a public property. So I guess it just comes with it. But there's not much difference. It's just that I don't see the need to be opening up to people, when I'm not asked. So I only share about myself when I'm being interviewed, and sometimes I get into trouble because I don't really necessarily plan what I say. I just go with the flow. Especially being with the press for such a long time already.
O, sabi niya nga, di ba, I don't plan what I say. So, ibig sabihin, movement type nga siya. Hindi siya control type. So, tsaka isa pa, one thing pa, masyado siyang private. And nakikita ko sa kanya, since abstract siya, intuitive siya. So, para siyang yung kind of like yung mga INFJs. Isa sa mga very private people among the 16 types. Pero tignan natin, let's verify.
The press people have become my friends. So when I do interviews, it's me.
For Filipino fans who
So, since hindi ganun kaganda yung audio, palitan natin ng interview. So, dito naman tayo. Okay.
Sabi sa'yo, parang po, so...
Nag-loading ko lang.
Parang kayo po kayo, for a lot of us, you are
Mukhang ano siya, low FI. Kasi pag pinupuri siya, 'di ba? He's getting uncomfortable. So gano'n, mukhang low FI 'yan.
the perfect man.
Happy
So, if you are, because we see you as perfect, siguro po, what are the things if you are to be, sana po, pagbigyan nyo, give us at least 5 or not 10, the things that you're so insecure about.
I'm nowhere near perfect.
I'm nowhere near perfect, TI, truth about oneself.
I'm always a work in progress. I'm insecure about a lot of things. The reason why I got
I'm insecure about a lot of things, TI.
into this business was because I wanted to overcome my shyness. I was always shy to approach people.
So shy. Ibig sabihin, introverted talaga si Piolo.
Now, I don't know how to start a conversation. If you put me with one person in an elevator in a room, hindi ko kakasama yung topic.
Oh, what if na naman? May mga what if naman. Abstract.
Because I just don't know how to approach. So that's an insecurity. And another insecurity of mine is I'm not very outspoken. I may seem outspoken because I have to talk. I'm I'm perceived to be really reserved, but I'm just really shy. What you see is me being a person and being an actor, being an artist, but I always keep to myself. I'm shy to open up, but if there's a one-on-one conversation, if I'm
If there's one-on-one conversation, all about the what if.
comfortable enough to be able to share my life, I don't leave nothing. Parang for me, it's a privilege to be able to talk and just share your life. So if there's anything that I'm insecure about or insecure of, I thought I was insecure about aging, but
Insecure about aging. So parang may pagka SE inferior? Not sure. Sige.
embraced my life. I've been so blessed, the last more than half my life. And who am I to say na parang ano ba yung kaka-insecure ko? Siguro, kontentado lang po ako sa buhay. So if there are anything that I'm insecure about, I don't think about it or I don't dwell in it. I use that as an advantage to be able to become a better person, to grow. So in all honesty, the only thing I could think of as my insecurity is my being shy and not being able to say things the way I want to say things. Yun na po.
O, di ba? Nag-circulate lang yung answer niya around the question. Hindi siya nag-i-initiate.
Malagpay ba na? Pasensya na.
Okay.
Hindi ako confident na tao, pero I'm just not really focusing on being insecure.
In any part of your body, wala naman po kayo insecure about.
I have a lot of battle scars. I've just gotten into calisthenics. Now I'm into parang gymnastics as they call it, but I have an injury on my right tricep. My left eye is permanently damaged. here and there because of my sport, but I use that as a memory, that I'm very active and I'm really using, I'm making sure that my whole body is functional. So I use that as much as it's a battle scar, as much as in parang inferiority or parang it doesn't make you complete.
May pagka-SE inferior nga, pero in this case, mukhang SE aspirational naman siya.
Not that I thrive on it, but I enjoy, like when I got this bruise, and I didn't take it against anyone. I didn't feel na magkukulang ako ng yung appearance ko magbabago, even when I had an injury here. Parang, it's all part and parcel of your existence.
Parcel of your existence, abstract.
So, body-wise, bukod sa nag-slow down yung metabolism ko, siguro mas mahirap na magkaroon ng flat stomach. Yun lang.
Flat stomach, so parang may I mean SE inferior nga. So parang
Malakas kasi ako kumain. That's why I try to work out more if I can. But I wish I'd still look in my 20s. Pero yun nga, it slows down. So the things I want to do, I can't do skydive because nag-overlap yung muscle ko
this is what I want. SENI.
sa arms. So I can twist my arms. I can't really switch it or twist all the way to the back. So those restrictions, but yeah, it makes me who I am. So, I don't dwell on it and I try to conquer and just really, try to strengthen my other parts just to compensate.
So nakatatlong clips na tayo, maggawa na tayo ng summary. So, based dun sa lahat ng napanood natin, TIFE user siya. Tapos SENI user, he's all about what he wants, ganyan. So, tapos yung interaction style naman niya, direct magsalita. He means what he says. Tapos responding, hindi siya yung nag-i-initiate ng bagong topic sa conversation. Movement type, may pagka-speedy. Tapos sa temperament, abstract siya. Ah, na ah, based din sa mga napanood ko, affiliative siya. He is focused on doing what is right or what is proper. So ganyan yung mga affiliative na tao as opposed to pragmatic na who do what works. So ayun, systematic versus interest, hindi ko siya masyadong napansin. Pero tignan natin dun sa type grid. So based sa interaction style niya, ayan, direct responding movement. So, it's either INFJ, INTJ, ISTP, or ISTJ lang siya. Pero based sa cognitive functions niya, TIFE user and SENI user, he can only be ISTP or INFJ. Pero, di ba nga, sinabi natin na temperament niya, abstract, affiliative, di ba? While yung mga ISTP, concrete and pragmatic, so eliminated na yung ISTP. So, he can only be an INFJ. So, si Piolo Pascual ay isang sage. Oh, idealist siya. So, lagyan natin ng green. So, INFJ. So, which makes sense kasi ang mga INFJ sobrang private yan. 'Di ba kahit si Piolo Pascual isang public figure, pero yung public hindi gano'n kaalam kung ano yung nangyayari sa buhay niya. So that's how private INFJs are. And it also makes sense kasi 'di ba nga dinate niya si Casey Concepcion which is an ENFP, 'di ba? Highly compatible. Ano nga sila, golden pair. Pero just because compatible sila cognitive wise, it will not magically work. Yun. So, ayun. Thank you very much again kina Vivian Avila tsaka kay Evangeline Terrado. Sana na-enjoy niyo 'tong video. Tapos if you have comments, suggestions, you disagree with how I typed him, just comment. I'm open to anything. Violent reaction pa yan. So I can always re-verify. Pero based sa cognitive functions, temperament, interaction style, si Piolo Pascual ay isang INFJ. So yun lang. Thank you very much and see you next time.